catch this. Oh, I know you hopped in here to hear me say it. The F word. So here goes. Fear. Okay, the F word that you possibly thought I was referring to me is used far too much. But I'm proposing, in utter astonishment, that the amount of people who say they trust in the almighty, unchanging, supreme being and yet live daily in fear is far larger than the amount of people who use that other F word. Oh, we churchgoers don't allow the world's F word to pass from our lips, and yet we churchgoers live in fear. Every household on your block, including yours, is wrestling with anxiety, chaos, conflict, and or restlessness on a daily basis. Now, let's take that last one, restlessness. Did you know that 1 in 4 people have been diagnosed by a medical professional with a sleep disorder? Now, the people that talk to me and you about how they have trouble getting to sleep or staying asleep, they probably haven't even talked to a doctor. So restlessness is a huge problem, and yet restlessness is just a teensy piece of the fear puzzle. Now let me make this perfectly clear. The Bible doesn't whisper about fear. It confronts it over and over with tens of verses giving explicit instructions not to do it. So why so many scriptures commanding us to end fear? Well, fear is a state of being that God never intended for us to live in. And according to Scripture, fear is something we're not powerless against. Actually, fear is something we hold control of. So that F word that you maybe thought I meant, I don't use that. But I personally believe that the F word fear is far more prevalent than the other word. And without a doubt, it is a detriment to you and I to live in fear. Fear shapes how we live. So here's a word that is an antidote for fear. Trust. Fear says, what if God doesn't show up for me this time? Trust says, look at God. He's always been there. So one verse out of the tens that I want to leave with you. Psalm 56:3. But in the day that I'm afraid, I lay all my fears before you and trust in you with all my heart. Now, doesn't that pretty much sum it up? When I begin to feel fear rise up, I make the choice to lay all my fears down and trust you with all my heart. So maybe we cancel that F word for good. Carry that.